Hello, chronic conquerors. My name is Melissa, and it is my goal to empower and educate you so you can conquer your illness and conquer life. Isn't that what it's about? So I actually kind of stumbled upon this topic today. Last week was pretty awesome. I was enjoying this beautiful weather. It was nice out. My boyfriend wanted to go outside, get some work done. So I said, hey, I'll come join you and I'll just get started on my gardens. So I started cleaning out the gardens. I didn't have a lot of weeding to do, but I had a lot of leaves in there. Got all the leaves out. I'm walking between like the garden and the fence. The leaves are up to my knees. It's just ridiculous. So let's go grab my rake. Start raking up everything. Mark comes over. We start filling the bin. And then I had to pause. After about 20 minutes, it hit me. I haven't been able to do that in 5 years. 5 years. Seriously. Oh my God. I've not done my own weeding, my own gardening, my own nothing the last 4 springs specifically because I would do 5 minutes of work and I'd be in too much pain to move. I think the first 2 summers, my mother-in-law or my mom, they would be the ones taking care of that for me because it just was not in my capacity. So I had to pause, I had to celebrate, and I realized that is a huge testament to how far I've come. Forgive me, I did not realize this. I had an amazing meeting with an amazing friend of mine, and she pointed out that this is a huge milestone that I need to share. And of course, I need to share it. It's huge. So when I look back over the last 5 years, and I see my journey, there was 3 really distinct things that I had done and 3 really distinct sections of healing that had happened. So I'm going to share with you those 3 sort of things, that 3 sort of steps I took to get where I am today. I do believe that there are people who can heal instantly, completely and wholly. You hear stories about it all the time. For me, it was a very progressional thing. And I feel for most of us that's going to be the case. But I'm never going to discredit the possibility that, maybe it would be instantaneous for you, which would be amazing. So my story kind of started about 5 years ago. Actually, almost exactly 5 years ago. It was June of that year. My partner just got let go. And things were getting stressful, right? So in July, about 2 weeks after Mark got let go, I was in the middle of a workout. And it felt like something snapped in my stomach, in my lower abdomen region. And I was just suddenly in pain. And I wasn't doing an intense workout. It wasn't a new workout. Okay, it wasn't an intense workout. It was Beachbody. I was pushing myself probably harder than I should have. But I really enjoyed the workout. It wasn't new to me. And I thought I was being safe. And so this was weird. After a few weeks didn't go away. So needless to say, I went to the doctor. And then that just started the whole journey. About 2 years, the first 2 years was very much spent trying to work with my doctors. So I worked with my GP, my family doctor. I worked with my gastroenterologist, specialist. I saw a surgeon. I had surgery. The surgery made things worse. I didn't get enough time to recover. And then I had to quit working. And it was too much. And trust me, when you get to that stage where you have to quit working, I mean, you might notice for yourself. You have to quit working because of your health. My gosh, that takes a toll on your confidence. But it just got to the point where my doctors didn't know how to help me. And my doctors actually stopped asking to see me because they said, come see me if you need anything, because why would I go? They don't know how to help me. And I got frustrated. Well, around that time, so about 2 years, about a year after my pain started, I started on this personal growth journey. Started reading really good books, self-help books, all sorts of different topics, leadership, business, obviously personal growth, spiritual stuff. And it took me about 8 months. And I actually went to an event at the Airdrie Public Library about understanding chronic pain. And they had books on chronic pain. And it was literally like can't believe I didn't think about that. Lo and behold, I started reading about my chronic pain. And this is when I started to hear about really start to understand better, that's a better way to say it, understand the mind-body connection and just how intense that is and how we hold our emotions and how those emotions can manifest as our symptoms and our diseases and our illnesses. So the first book I got to help me with that was called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hayes. wonderful, wonderful book. It's super simple. It kind of runs down the idea of the baggage and how we carry it, runs down symptoms, and it's a great book. So that was really the first stage of my healing. And when I really got down to the core of it, and I walked through all these different steps and understood why I was feeling the way I was, why I was manifesting those emotions in such a way, the core pain actually lifted. I can actually tell you the distinct moment that happened. That's going to be for another video because this is going long already. But it was like absolutely amazing. Once I really understood and I actually let go of some of those emotions, I had that core pain leave. It was crazy. So that was like my first healing. I honestly thought that was like, oh my God, I'm healed. It was exciting and it was a really good step forward, but it was only the first stage I learned. So from there, I started to fix my diet. And I went and studied what was called the Elimination Diet. It was a diet I had done with a naturopath probably about 15 years ago when I was 19 years old. Wow, yeah, 15 years ago. And I really found a lot of clarity in what foods aggravated me and bothered me. Now, I have Crohn's disease, so it seems obvious. But in terms of my chronic pain, because my pain was in my abdomen region, I thought I would try to make my stomach happy again, and who knows. In the process of trying to just get into a good diet and a good rhythm, that would give me energy, that would help me consistently feel good, and would help make my pain less. I actually ended up losing 30 pounds. Isn't it amazing when you start focusing on the delicious, healthy foods that you are able to have and start to find enjoyment in those? And I wasn't doing anything crazy, right? I started with doing a vegan protein shake, which I still do every single day, and I increased the amount of veggies I was eating, decreased the amount of chocolate and candy I was eating, and just started making better choices with protein. So more white meat, less red meat. Super simple. And by sticking to those, I lost 30 pounds. And again, of course, that's going to help your pain management, right? You're losing weight. There's less stress on your body, but you're fueling your body so much better as well. It makes sense. So that was really the second stage of my healing. And the third stage of my healing, I actually ended up finding a chiropractor. And this still blows my mind. If I knew 5 years ago, I just needed to find the right chiropractor or the right osteopath, this could have all been taken care of. I wish I'd known this. But yeah, I found a chiropractor, and this has been like the third chiropractor I'd been to. I was trying to find one in Airdrie. Mine was still in South Calgary. Love him. He was just far. And so when I tried to look around in Airdrie. One chiropractor, he ignored me. He did something that made my pain worse. I asked him to leave it next time. He did not. I said, forget you. Right? You got to listen to your body. Just because someone else tells you they know what's best for you, if your body disagrees, you have to listen to your body. Your body does know. To a point. I mean, okay, I'm not even going to go down that path. We'll have that conversation another time. But I finally found a chiropractor, told her about my pain, and I asked her not to touch it. And she said, I think I have an idea of what's going on. And she gave me a very tangible explanation about the myofascial lining that no doctor had ever given me before. And when she said that she felt confident she could help me, and that just to give her 4 weeks, I said, hey, why not? What have I got to lose? 4 weeks later, I literally went from having one of the worst months in the last 5 years to being able to work. And I'm not exaggerating. I found my doctor at the end of August. I started the last week of August, and I got a job offer September 23rd. And if that job offer had come in August, I don't think I would have performed at that job nearly as well as I would have and did. And I 5 years, and I felt like 3 weeks I'd made strides. So from there, it was continue to work with her to get my myofascial lining sorted out. And now, this week, I am quitting marijuana, quitting my daily use of it for pain management. And I'm nervous and I'm scared, but I'm excited. It's been a long journey. And I bet if you're watching this, if it's been a long journey for you too, I'm just saying don't give up yet. I found yoga transformed my life. Eating well transformed my life. Found physician that was actually able to give me the right help because they listened to me. And that's what we all need. So whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with, just keep searching for an answer, because no matter how long you search, at the end of the day, what are our options? To give up? And I was almost at that point. I was telling me, I wanted my doctor to tell me that I had to give up, so that way I knew I had no choice. But they refused to tell me that. And that's good, because I fought to find an answer and find a solution. And I pray that if you are still fighting, and you're still sick, and you're still struggling with whatever, that you keep fighting to find a solution. Because I truly believe that if you look hard enough and long enough, a light will come to you. And if there's anything I can do, any questions I can answer, any way that I can support you in your journey, please let me know. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you, that is how I really overcame my chronic pain. My goal is in 1 week to tell you it's been a whole week since I've had any marijuana. And again, that's just so I know I don't need it for my pain management, right? I don't want to have to rely on it day to day. I'm not judging it. It's okay. It saved me. It really made life so much easier for me. But I'm hopeful it's not something I need anymore. So that's my commitment. And I'm excited for next week. So drop a link below. Let me know what's worked for you. I want to hear. What do you want to know? What comments do you have? Like, just tell me. Anything. I want to hear from you. All right, Conquerors. Till next week, thank you so much for watching your video. Please like, please share, please get the word out, because I feel this is information we need. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Have a great week.